So today I'm going to be talking about the formation of chorionic villi, that is the advanced studies regarding placentation. The placentation continues now. Earlier on we saw that the cytotrophoblasts, the syncytial trophoblasts were making contact with the maternal decidua, and I'm going to take it up from here. In the previous class, in the previous lecture, we spoke a little bit about the germ layer development. So that part and the continuation will be taken up next in the next class. Currently, I'm focusing on the placentation and the advanced placentation. So, like I said, the first layer, that is a syncytiotrophoblasts, they advance, and there is a core of cytotrophoblasts which is there, which is behind the syncytiotrophoblasts. So they advance first in the maternal decidua. So cytotrophoblast core covered by syncytiotrophoblasts formed on the 12th to the 13th day advances into the maternal decidua. And in maternal decidua, you also know that there are maternal blood vessels, which you can see from here. Now, this structure, this very preliminary structure, that is your syncytiotrophoblasts and having a core of cytotrophoblasts, this is called as the primary chorionic villus, formed around the 12th to the 13th day of placentation. Now the same thing, the same layer, that gets invaded by now the extraembryonic mesoderm, like I spoke with in the last class, that is formed in the 16th day. You have the mesoderm being formed, right? So that also starts invading now and goes close to proximity to the maternal blood vessels, and now we can see this is the structure of a secondary chorionic villi. That means outer layer of syncytiotrophoblasts, then the cytotrophoblast, also now the mesoderm core. Now the same advancing layer, when in close contact with the maternal blood vessels, also throws in fetal blood vessels. This is by the 21st day, because finally there has to be an exchange of nutrients, oxygen, etc. between the maternal blood vessels and the fetal blood vessels. So any villus structure which does not have a blood vessel is actually of no use. So by the 21st day of fertilization, the embryo, the embryogenesis, the fetal blood vessels start to grow in the mesoderm core of each villus. So now this looks like the structure of a tertiary chorionic villus by the 21st day post fertilization, and this is the bare essential of all the placentation, because now it becomes a functional unit, because now there can be an exchange between the maternal and fetal blood vessels of nutrients, macronutrients, micronutrients, drugs, chemicals, and of course oxygen and carbon dioxide. The remaining further details regarding what happens to the cytotrophoblastic layer, what happens to the the spiral arteries, and further details will be taken up in the next coming classes. So just be prepared.